Let's see if we can recreate that jump from up here. Don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll give it a try. Nice. Oh yes! No way! No way! Nice. Oh yes! Alright guys, what a cracking day it is today for bashing. I was planning on doing this anyway, but now they're creating the AS EXBs out, I thought I would do a little chat about that while I'm out. I've got the KRATON V1, which I bought pretty much close to release, and I got off Logic RC in the UK. If you just paid the postage when it came out, I've got the upgrade kit to strengthen the chassis, because supposedly the chassis were sometimes bending on huge jumps and things. But my V1 KRATON with this upgrade, and previous to that upgrade, has took an absolute beating. I mean, you guys have seen a lot of the videos that I've done on this car, and there's been a few big crashes, a few huge jumps, a lot of different things going on, and the car's always performed great, never had any issues. So the EXB, it kind of frustrates me in a couple of ways. One of the good points before I go on about that is I spoke to Arma, and they're saying that the KRATON EXB AS, all the parts are compatible with my car. So the one thing I wish they'd put on this car that they never done was put the big front bumper. So I'll probably get that off an EXB at one point and put that on the car just to protect the front of the body, because you know I smashed my Proline brute body, that's a bit cracked up, so keep that for huge bashing still. But this original body, and it's a little bit split at the front, but that's only cosmetic. But everything else with the car, fantastic. But basically my point is, the EXB is coming in at about £700 UK, and I think that's just incredibly expensive, because this car here, with everything in it, with the electronics, I got it for, when it came out, I think it was £850 UK, which is a hell of a lot of money for what's effectively an RC toy. And it's like the flagship model. So to me, if you've got a flagship model in any brand, it should already come with all the best bits, toughened up, etc. So I get if like the V1 they found faults, they brought out the V1.5, which I've got the upgrade for. Then if they bring out a V2, develop the car and make it stronger over time, that's absolutely fine, because you only learn with a lot of people using them some of the issues you've got. That's absolutely understandable. But I mean, £700 for a roller I think's a joke, because if I got this for £850, which would have still made money for, I think it's went up in price now. I think it's like £950 now, which is Horizon bumping their prices up. But there's no way the roller's worth that money. I just can't see it, even with a thicker chassis or whatever. I mean, the electronics in this, they can't be cheap. Probably the dearest part, you've got the AS ESC, you've got the huge 1250 kilovolt motor, and obviously the big shocks and things like that. But I mean, realistically, things like your steering servo on this, they'll not be cheap. So if you add that all up on a roller, so if you're paying £700, I think you're talking about £1,200–1,300 to get one of these running, when you could just buy the stock one. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me at the price. I mean, a roller's great, everybody loves it with the Limitless, love it with the 6S EXB, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to love the 8S, it does look great. But I just think the price point's too high for a roller. It's just literally a bit of aluminium and some plastic and some gearing and stuff. So it's all things that are already in development. It's not like they've got a different drive box or things like that in it. It's basically the same parts, probably 70% of it, and the bits I've beefed up should be beefed up on the stock version of this anyway, because I mean, if they think this isn't tough enough, they shouldn't be selling it basically. But we'll get a bash of this anyway, because I know that it is tough enough. I mean, I love this thing. I've got some batteries in it just now. I've had a huge walk where it's absolutely miles to get up here. So what I usually do is I put a couple of 6S batteries in, save me carrying this thing because it weighs a ton. Use my 8S's up here for a play, then I'll get back down the road. But let's go on with the video. See, it's not really like a moan, it's more just a try to get my head around it, how it can be so dear for a rolling chassis. Really just does confuse me. Right, anyway, enough talking about negatives and things that confuse me. Let's get on with the bash. So I'll put some highlights and stuff with good bits out here, but we'll try and get some jumps etc going, get this big KRATON rocking. But I've got the punch is only at level 2 just now, which you might think's a little weird, but with this ground it's really, the shale really cuts tyres up, so too much spinning I find a lot of problems, so it kind of wrecks your tyres. So with covering it a little bit less, it kind of stops too much spinning, eliminates a little chance of slashing my tyres up here. Because as fun a spot as it looks, it is really hard on the cars here for sure. I just love watching this big thing. Better move my bag before I hit it as well. Right, that's my bag moved, so I'm sure I'm going to have a few crashes because I've not drove this for a while, but we'll try and have some fun. And like I say, I think this thing is tough enough as it comes, and it's just super fun anyway out the box. Whoa! See, they say it's not tough, but I mean, I don't worry about that. This thing is hard as nails. Hell yeah! Oh, should have hit the throttle on there. That was awesome. I love these hill climbs. The only problem is where you stand, you can hardly see the car. Got it down by memory there. Don't think I'll recreate this one. Look at that thing climb. I mean, obviously guys like you got Rich Duper Bash and RC Dude, I mean, the way they send things, yeah, I'm sure this isn't tough enough out of the box. But I mean, the kind of bashing I'm doing just now, how many of you guys are really going any more extreme? I don't think there'll be a lot of yous. And that's not to say I'm doing things more extreme than you. What I'm meaning is, we all do things like, we want to look after our cars as much as we have fun. We don't go out our way to break things or anything like that. You better come back down. Oh, that's horrible. But I think the bumper, I still think that's a good upgrade. They say about the shocks, I mean, I've had some bad crashes. The shocks haven't, nothing's went wrong with them. They're absolutely perfect. Where am I? We've got the car. But I mean, if it's came in at maybe 150 less or that, I'd maybe say it'd be more worth value. But when you can just put batteries in this, not worry about any extras, how it is, why would you want anything else? I just love this hill. I don't know if it comes over good on camera, but it's a lot of fun. That's punch level 2 pickup as well, that's just isn't even on 5. So I mean, electronics wise, if I'd had a EXB AS or I was going to get one, I wouldn't change these electronics, I think they're great. Loads of folk are like, oh, it's gutless, it's got no power. I mean, for the size of the car, you've got to remember it's a lot of weight to shift around. see if we can recreate that jump from up here. Don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll give it a try. Nice. Oh yes! No way! No way! Backflip! I don't believe that! I'll never be able to recreate that. That was unbelievable! I hope I've got that on film, guys. That was so good. I think this first pack of batteries is about done now, so we'll go replace them, have another wee blast around. Really hope I got that on footage there. That was so cool. In fact, I mean, I'm standing up here just to show you guys, so that drops maybe 15 foot or something, so maybe 20. So we'll come down here, you can see it there, there's the lip I caught. This is the other ramp, about the same height, about 15 foot. And we came over, we took off here, jumped this little flat top section, nailed the landing, went up, hit that lip, backflipped to straight back down. That was like Axel Hodges style. Awesome. Another thing you've got to realise as well, like with the KRATON AS or the AS EXB, whatever one you go for, is you can't, as much as you can bash them hard, you don't drive them the same as a smaller scale car. There's just a big different weight to them. So you've really got to be careful in what you do. And also, I'm sure everybody knows this, but don't drive anything like this near kids or anything. My daughter's wanted to come with me today and I can't trust myself with them near this. If this hits them, this would do some damage. Look at the way that just powers up there. That looks like it's absolutely nothing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to just keep on playing around with my batteries till they die. But like I say, it's not moaning or that. I always like new things coming out, but I just don't really see why you need an EXB over this unless you're trying to jump clear the top of that to over to there or something. I mean, this thing's plenty good enough as it is. Catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, and if you're not subscribed already, I'd appreciate if you do, and everybody else who has, gives me a likes up, etc. Thank you very much. And yeah, got something else coming up soon that I've got working on, and we'll get that on the channel in a little bit. See you guys later.